Good morning, everyone. Welcome. In this video, we will look at the multiple choice questions in chapter 6. The first question, suppose your method does not return any value. Which of the following keywords can be used as a return type? That is void. Now we're going to do all these questions, and finally, we're going to check our answers. And this is very important, and you have to do a final check and to make sure all the selections are correct. Next question, the signature of a method consists of method name, and parameter list. That is the signature by definition. Next question. All Java applications must have a method. So this is spelling error, public, static, void, main. So this looks fine. And this is missing static, this is missing void. Next question. Arguments to methods always appear within parentheses. Next question, does the method call in the following method cause a compile errors? This is fine. This method returns a value when you call it. But if you are not interested in return value, you can call it like this and it compiles and runs okay. So it does not cause compile errors, no. Next question. Each time a method is invoked, the system stores parameters and local variables in an area of memory known as, this is called a heap. No, that is not right. So this is a stack. So this is the call stack, and the information about the method being called pushed on the top of the stack. It's a call frame and put on the top of the stack. Next question. Which of the following should be defined as a void method? Write a method that prints integers from 1 to 100. Looks right. Write a method that returns, so you need to return value. Write a method that checks whether a number is from 1 to 100. So it tests true or false. Write a method that converts, so returns a value in uppercase letter to lowercase. So the correct choice is A. Next question. You should fill in the blank. So here's a blank in the foreign code with, it doesn't return anything, so should fill in void here. Next question. You should fill in the blank here in the foreign code with, now this returns a value and return value is this. So it should be a character. So that should be the character right here. Does the return statement in the following method cause compile errors? This return is okay. And here's a void, you still can return it when it returns, the method is finished. So cause a compile errors? No, it doesn't. Next question. Consider the following incomplete code. The missing method body should be. So here's missing something. We're going to print this F5. So here you're going to have to return something. So we're going to return the first one here, return a string. No, it should return an int. So return number. Next question. When you invoke a method with a parameter, the value of the argument is passed to the parameter. This is referred to as pass by value. Next question. Given the following method, what is the output of the call? And print, this is the character, this is number 4. Now here's the problem. This is string. You cannot invoke it using a character. You have to use a string. So this is invalid call. Next question. Given the following method, so this is the method and print. What is k after invoking and print a message k? So k is 2. And when you invoke this, you pass k here. And k is changed inside the method, but outside the method is not, because when you invoke it, you pass by value. So what is k? K remains to be 2. So this is 2. Next question. Analyze the following code. This is the main X method, 500L. So it should match this long. This is 5. And this one here, X method. So this one is int. And this is long. Now, let's look at the choices here. The program displays int long followed by 5. Int long followed by 5. The program displays long followed by 5. The program runs fine, but displays things other than 5. No. The program does not compile because the compiler cannot distinguish which X method to invoke. Now, between this A and D, I'm going to choose A. The reason is here, this is a 5 here. This is a 5. Now, the compiler will match this first int. And if you specifically said this 5 is long, it's going to be this long. So I think this is the first one here. The program displays int long. So here, and this returns value is this 5. So it's going to be printed 5. So that's this. Next question. Analyze the following code. So we have this X method 5 and this X method NT. So here is another one. So this one here. But this is 5. This obviously it's going to be here. This is the only thing you match is this is you can assign this int to this long 5. So it displays long and then prints this 5. So 5 is returned. So my choice is this B, the program displays long followed by 5. Next question. Analyze the foreign code. So here is max 1, 2, and this 1, 2. Now you have this int, and that is good match here, int here, and this is double, it's okay. So you're gonna have this 2 here assigned to number 2, and this will say here max int double is invoked, and this is we're going to return a double value, and that is the going to return 2. So print 2.0. The program runs and prints max int double is invoked, followed by, and actually it's 2.0, should be followed by 2.0. Next question. Analyze the foreign code. M2. So here is int. Now, you cannot even compile this because they have the same signature. So this cannot be compiled. The program has a compiler error because 2 methods have the same signature. So that's there. Next question. A variable defined inside a method is referred to as a local variable. What is K after the foreign block executes? So this is executed, right? And what is K? Now K is not defined. K is only defined here. So K is not defined outside the block. So the program has a compile error. Next question. So this right here, 65535 plus 1. And this one here, and here we have this the mass.random returns a random number between 0 and 65535. So the whole thing is casted into int. And this one here is A. So plus this returns a random number. Yes, because cast to int between, yes, this a random number between A and Z. It's between this int A and int Z. That should be the answer. Here you cast it to character. So this is between A and Z. So this character. Which of the following is the best for generating random integer 0 or 1? Now this will give you 0, and this will give you always 1. And this one here is better. You can, yes, you'll get 0 or 1. This you'll not get 0 because this one here is you, yes, you'll get 0. Here is, so this is a random number between 0.0 and 1.0. So you're gonna have 0.5 and 1.5. So you do a casting, it's either it's 0 or 1. So this is even random 0, 1. Next question. A client can use a method without knowing how it is implemented. the details of the implementation are encapsulated in the method and hidden from the client who invokes the method. This is known as information hiding, encapsulation. So this A and B. Next question. Bottom-up approach is to implement one method in the structure chart at a time from top to bottom. So this should be top down. Next question here. A step is a simple but incomplete version of a method. Yes, that is correct. All right, we got all these choices, and let's now check if they are correct. We have one incorrect, so let's look at this one now. Okay. So we have this 1, 2. This is int. Okay. All right. Yes. So here we have this is int, and this int double. This is double int, and this one here is 2 integers, 1, 2. It could match either the first one or the second one. So the compiler cannot determine which one is better. So here, the program cannot compile because the compiler cannot determine which max method should be invoked. So that should be, and the correct answer is B. All right, so I just overlook at this. That is all for this chapter 6, multiple choice questions. Thank you for watching. See you on the multiple choice questions in the next chapter. Goodbye.